I mean, the cores are stealing IO right now,
They are stealing IO right now.
This decision needs to be made. And
There it
it's
is.
indeed the Alchemist.
Good calls, good calls.
Yeah, I think the Alchemist just makes sense. It's just Falcons, right? We know they're gonna pick their signature heroes, and they literally pick like the most iconic Falcon heroes that I can think of, like some of them.
Really well toward the end of the things, right? It's
Here we go.
See, what we anticipated from these teams, but overall for the overall state of this TI, we're not going to see drafts like this from every single team, not by any means. We didn't get IO or Largo even touched. I know a lot of teams are talking about how popular these were, so yeah, we'll have to see what we get. As we said, stability versus volatility. Let's see which one reigns supreme in this one.
Absolutely. Of course, TOPSON. So good news, obviously, for all the top line. Who's getting an Ags this game? Like, who are the hot kind of early Ags?
I mean, the Huskar.
Gifties.
The Huskar, for sure, yeah. Tends to go to the mid laner as well, too. Bottom, a lot of damage. Whispers alone.
They should be able to take him out here. Yes, they will. Skeeter.
Right. Good versus the snap as well, too. Some protection if he needs it, so could see it. Amar.
Going to be some reaction to this.
Going for a solo play here is incredibly risky.
Yeah, Yuma TP's in, and quickly behind him, Steelcore, they're closing onto Amar. He was not ready for the fast TPs.
He kind of, I mean, he going for that play was pretty.
But maybe he's setting up the long-term play. Marion and Critter here. See what they can get a response, but the kisses are coming in, so Marion cannot push forward for now. Has to start backing off. Crit, he's going to end up going down, so it's all ended up with Yuma getting a double.
Snowball!
Not going to connect in time, so. And it is early days, but as so many times, Fog, when we've seen teams try the Mars over this last year, it falls off, and then it never gets back up. And we're seeing at the moment, now Mars at the bottom of the network.
Nice
Great shackle coming in into the kisses. Not enough time to this. You get the
toggles.
He's surviving throughout this all. They will finally bring him down. TOPSON, is he going to survive? Yeah, he's going to be fine. The spears won't kill him off. Marion definitely gave it his best shot there with the armlet toggles. Was not enough to survive. As LGD come out top, and more top lane, they close out to Yuma, but King Jungles comes in with a sharpshooter and just bursts through Amar. So the arena comes out and
showing up with this Ring Ranger so far. 4 kills for him.
Very, very, very clean entry into the game from TOPSON.
Top 2 net worth as well. Not too far behind an Alchemist.
Oh, see if they can do something about him here. The shackle.
There's a purge.
It's going to cause some issues. Disruption will stop the sharpshooter from hitting.
He's caught.
They'll take the 4 of them, but they do bring.
Whisper's farm continues to be pretty crazy. The power of the Snapfire sure has gotten some nerfs, but still, as we're seeing, lane is good. Farm potential is great.
They've sort of got Theolocori in position to try and block off this move.
Skeeter.
But he's been seen and they go in with the blink. They catch him. Snowball comes out, buys him some safety here from the spear. The Snowball actually taking him out of the arena. Is it enough to get him away from this? He's going to try for the TP, but there's a frostbite up. They'll bring.
Looks like they should be able to get it now with all this. Speaking of Snake, you know, also, we had to mention this Crystal Maiden. He's level 13, Owen. Quite high level.
He's having a good time.
Yeah. Closer and closer toward those big timings.
They're going to make the jump on a Skeeter straight away. Amar's going to try and help out. But
doesn't get the BKB.
He's got to back off. They lose their carry. They will get Theolocor in return, but they won't get TOPSON. He's TOPSON on the mid, ready to pop off on this win rate. You got to be able to make sure you save him at all costs. And if that is buying a BKB, so you can BKB get in there and get your snowball off, you're buying a BKB.
And now they have the BKB on the Snapfire too. So overall, Whisper much more protected. Let's see how this fight ends up going. Who's going to get the initiation? Who's going to get the saves too? Crit now does have ways to save with this blink too.
Yuma coming in with a wraparound. They found Amar. They're leading straight away with a toss punch. Disruption will be there. Buys him a bit of a chance to get out of this one. Amar pops the BKB. Skeeter has got his hands on Yuma, but Yuma's able to jump out with the doppelganger. TOPSON moves in with the BKB. Focus fire onto Amar. Arena gets dropped down. Amar surviving through the damage or the lack of damage. Finally comes in with the burst.
Where's Marine?
In the scatter blast as they do inevitably bring an end to Amar. And with the punch back up, they can slow down, set up for the shackle, into the bushwhack, catch Skeeter on top of it. Maybe, yeah, because the Wind Ranger, maybe you can still burst.
Honestly, just burst a single, one of the targets, anybody. Need to get a single kill before the
shackle comes out pretty quickly. There'll be a defensive disruption. They do jump forward to take out King Jungles, but the kisses are coming in. TOPSON just goes for a Wind Run TP. He gets out of there. Marion is BKB sooner coming to an end. Theolocor jumps back into the point, but Marion will get the same healing. Starts to heal up, but he gets kicked away to the side. They've lost Skeeter. Amar's trying to back up with the BKB and his shield up, but Theolocor and Yuma chase him down. Falcons, they're going to lose a 3rd hero off this fight. They only got the hoodwink. And one more fight in them.
And I gotta say, it's a pretty big deal for LGD to do this when Falcons, they put out that Huskar as the first pick, right?
Yeah, it's a big move. But the jump in onto Theolocor.
No spear again.
And he's dead without buyback. Crit's gone. Not sure how much more of this Falcons are going to want to endure. They're probably starting to look towards game 2. No Marine for 70 seconds.
And I think
not have the buyback gold.
And I think me and you are looking to maybe no more Mars as well too, for poor Amar again. But
he had to try it, right?
He did.
You know, first game of the tournament. See if the Mars can, you know, if it can be made to work. Yuma is kind of dying, but the Lotus comes out. Skeeter's dead. The BKB's come to an end. This game comes to an end. It's GG is called. LGD turning up it in game 1. Featuring TOPSON. They get the win here against Falcons, and in a very confident manner. As you say, they turn up, they say, you can have your Huskar mid, we don't care, and they certainly didn't. Excellent play all round from LGD. Falcons getting shaken up.
Falcons getting shaken up for sure. The Mars dying a lot, and overall for Skeeter too, right? A couple of these times, no Shadow Demon saves when they were getting these advantages. He kept dying too, so LGD playing really nice here.
Absolutely. We'll see if Falcons can punch back hard in game 2, but this game 1, impressive stuff from
Malrine was doing all of the annoying stuff that he normally does, where he's like running under tower, taking a few tower shots, taking aggro from creeps, going for those like annoying denies. And yes, he did have an advantage. He was winning the lane, but only very slightly. Like TOPSON was wind running at the right time. He was trying to go to side lanes, hitting power shots. He was also getting...
They banned out the Huskar and the Ember still, so the respect for the Huskar is still very much there. Is there anything we can learn from those two bans in particular that TOPSON might not want to play against those two when he plays X-Hero?
Wow.
Hold on.
He's bringing back the old PI combo right here.
I gotta respect that. You know, I like that LGD, they bring TOPSON on their team, and they're just giving them, they're like, dude, you're the GOAT. We're just
He's going to bring in this gyro mid. What do you make of this, Volk? Do you see the sort of the vision here? It has had some little buffs recently, the gyro.
A lot of mana buffs, right? I think it was Missile got reduced from like 120. The scaling got reduced, so it's like 120. Cooldown got buffed, and then Barrage got set to 75 mana, I think it is.
Yeah, the mana cost.
So overall, right, fighting is going to be something that he's going to be looking to do constantly, and I have no idea what to really expect from it. I do like that there's a lot of magic damage, though, when you see a Necro so much. You don't want to give extra regen.
But can you not at least stop them from getting away with these sort of aggressive plays where they're moving in onto you around the tower?
Theo might just be dead here. One more hit.
That's going to be a first blood for Snake King.
They throw that level 4 Ion Shell onto the Spirit Breaker, and they're going for Amar.
Let's have a look. See if they can take someone down here. Charge forward into the Laguna.
So much healing.
He's going to get the heals off. It's a lot of damage, though, with the Iron Shell.
Got the hook shot to close the gap. Does put the 3rd point in battery.
Yeah, so a bit of a different approach.
So this is anti-Necro, so extra damage with it, I guess, in a way, but the cogs are hard to skip a lot of times.
Now for moves like this, definitely going to work out. Extra damage coming into play and more than enough to bring down Amar. Malrine and Snake King will respond.
TOPSON.
He's going to try for the TP out, but there's a Rolling Thunder coming his way. He'll do his best attempt to try and dodge the rolls, but the connections are there, and Malrine will climb TOPSON's Gyro at the moment. Still very vulnerable at this point.
And for him, he also, right, desperately will need a BKB in this game, probably as his first item. And yeah, he buys the shard, so...
Hookshot's going to miss. They'll get the cogs out to stop Skeeter getting the initial jump, but he'll still get the combo down on the TOPSON. The both of them dead.
He's looking kind of like a support right now.
And we'll be able to blow up Crit at least with the Laguna Blade, but yeah, this game is that position with Skeeter just getting on top of him. It goes to show how powerful the time.
Skeeter though,
jump, but he sticks around maybe a bit too long, and they'll get
massive kill. Oh baby!
All right, he may be. Skeeter's on the hunt again.
Gets the catch. Is the arrow connecting?
It is. They get the arrow into the toss. The early course trying to keep them off Yuma. She say Yuma still with pretty high magic resistance. Having a tank through it, tries to turn the combo.
Physical's too much.
TP, but the punch is coming from Skeeter. The BKB will not save Yuma.
No, Whisper and Yuma are trying their hardest here. TOPSON just too far behind to even be like a body for him, essentially.
Especially into this pipe that the team's got there.
Yeah, Snake King's got it.
What does the mid Gyro do at this point? There's not a lot of options for TOPSON.
No. Now, good itemization, good plays from Falcons this time, and not hemorrhaging as many kills. We saw one on Skater in the mid lane, but that was it, right? He didn't really die that much compared to that last time in the Alchemist. Getting the Roche, getting the Torment. They got the scan on him, but not able to quite go for it here. Whisper does have Blink and
if he farms these camps, though, they might come looking for him.
Oh. Oh, he's getting greedy. Farewell.
They're gonna get him. I mean, it's always the temptation, right? You know, you've been pushed away from the Ancients. It's like, well, there's these couple camps on the side, and most of the time, these players don't come for you. But Team Falcons,
They do.
They're not letting TOPSON get away that easy. They're gonna make sure that they thoroughly check the area.
Disruption. Arrow will connect more than enough. And Roche now, perhaps that's why they want to be playing around down here, right? Get these extra 2 kills, can look to set up for that Roche pretty soon here with the Pango and the Tiny. Yeah, much cleaner as we're seeing.
This is one of those games that does seem to be all Falcons right now. If LGD is able to turn this one around, this will be very impressive, but not many a team are able to sort of turn around games against Falcons when they get this sort of a hold on it, and especially with these sort of heroes.
I'm really, I'm like, obviously game playing together. They're ready for any of these fights that come to them. Too far out now. You know they're all going to connect. They're trying to find that small little pick off, and now Maureen getting the jump.
Straight in on the TOPSON. We'll be able to dodge the arrow.
Whisper.
What's the BKB? Maybe seeing if he can find some sort of way to fight back, but they're completely spread here, Falcons, so no chance for a big combo. He'll just settle for the wall onto Amar.
Whisper.
The BKB's there. He'll turn with the scythe, take down Whisper. Yuma's been caught in the midst of it all. Tries to run, goes for the BKB TP out, but again, the physical damage is there. Yuma's gone. As LGD, they just do not have anywhere close to enough to throw back at Falcons at this point in the midst of these team fights. They don't have the damage. As Falcons just survive through it all.
I thought that might have been them calling it for a second there.
Yeah.
Losing Yuma and Whisper outside there, trying to look for any of these fights, but you can just see they can't pop any of these targets, really. Yuma just has to like try to BKB TP out almost every one of these times, but yeah. We had a feeling when we saw this gyro that this game could very likely go to the
sometimes
game
it doesn't
3,
work
but
out, you know.
Yeah.
And both teams get to kind of experiment a little bit. You know, game 1, saw Amar trying out some Mars.
True.
Game 2, TOPSON says, I'll try something a little bit unconventional in the mid. Go with the gyro. Didn't work out here.
What do we get game 3 now? Anything else unorthodox? Probably.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, one loss ain't going to stop TOPSON.
Oh, no, we saw
doesn't
ODs
push
and Pug in his band, you know.
He's still going to bring the fun stuff in game 3, you know it.
Amar, though, I don't think we're going to see the Mars.
Oh, we're not, yeah, that one's not
won't.
coming back.
No. He'll stick with the guns. Stick with his necro that looks very strong.
Now, if TOPSON wants max...
Whisper in some trouble.
Oh, it's got Theolicor to try and help him out.
Oh, that almost helped, actually. Bashed him into Whisper.
Maureen's going to stay hot in the chase.
He's got a blink, but he gets hit again. Bye-bye, Whisper.
No buyback on him either. So he's going to be dead for this defense. Amar
TOPSON.
not going to try and go for him. The Manta's there, though. Barely any damage being taken here by Amar.
And he's just fighting the two of them.
Go for the scythe.
Arrow.
Azuma is going to try healing up here. Mosquito comes in with a wraparound. Couple of right clicks from the Tiny will do it. Azuma gone. No buyback on him, and we're going to a game 3. GG's called. Falcons striking back ever so hard here in this game 2. LGD, we get some fun stuff. They try and come in with the mid gyro. This one doesn't work out, though.
Teams have a lot of potential to win. I don't see which one wins clearly draft-wise, but I'm a bit biased.
Go. Sticky stacks.
That's a lot of damage. Skeeter's looking to be in a whole lot of trouble. It's first blood for Theolicor between the two of them, and this is sort of what Fly was.
Top lane. Level 3's been hit there from Crit. Gonna start reducing their resources. KJ doesn't have leap. Crit has identified it.
Trying to stand his ground here with the help out of Yuma. And we'll get the trade, Yuma. Likely been fine.
Hard for him to play alone up there, though, now at this point. But mid, it looks like they might be able to get TOPSON here. They will. Maybe Blink Mage Slayer or Blink BKB? Sounds a little boring for Blink BKB, but
Oh,
what an arrow.
that's a clean one there from King Jungles.
What a beauty. Nice Skater continuing to struggle. Look at the difference between him and the other carry, right? 1,300 at this point in the game.
TOPSON.
EK forms back up.
Get the power shot slow as well. Marin tries to turn. Shield Bridge
shield.
there. It's going to protect him. Crit comes in with the cogs, holds back TOPSON.
5 heroes from LGD.
Crit should die for this, but was at least able to make sure that Marin gets out safely.
Holy moly, the this.
Still a little short on the XP, actually. One more creep.
Yuma, he's in trouble.
Gonna block him off. Crit doing some good moves this game with the cogs, blocking off a lot of people when they've been trying to run.
Looks like
LGD,
Falcons
if they want to fight into it, they'll get the lasso into the arrow onto Marin. It's enough to bring him down. They might have lost their carry, but they still seem to be cleaning up the action as they'll take out the CM. Crit will hookshot back over to Whisper. Skeeter's in as well with the stun. A defensive disruption comes out, but as the disruption comes to an end, Whisper will still die. Mjolnir first. That will be rewarded if you keep the game going right, but you're absolutely playing for the long term there.
Amar, ooh, dodges it.
He's quick with the blink there. Blink plays on LGD's side. Anytime soon here around the Roche.
Momentum starting to build up pretty heavily for the side of Falcons. Whisper, after having, you know, a pretty good early entrance into this game, he's gotten slowed down a lot. Bottom of the course. Not the easiest for him to just run into now at this point without that. Tormentor. Rocket will hit.
FALCON might die.
Lives.
On.
KJ going a very aggressive build. Amar won't be able to find Theo. Won't find the secondary one, but interesting to see this from the Mirana, right? Usually we see a first item, maybe even a second item before they go for Aghanims, but he's just going straight for Ags.
TOPSON doesn't want to be forced to press the BKB. But he has to. Second light strike was coming in.
First BKB usage.
They're going to know now. TOPSON's still going to try for the jump.
He gets caught by the stun.
He's trying to get the stun off on the wall to get the BKB off. He's gone for 50 seconds. Whisper will be able to burn down Snake King.
Whisper.
But as his own BKB comes to an end, Whisper is going to get tripped up by the Rolling Thunder. TOPSON will offer up a disruption, trying to save him. Will allow him to get the blink off up to the high ground.
Can he get out, though?
He's not going to be able to. The hook shot's there from Crit. So TOPSON, he wanted to lead the charge.
Small. Falcons looking for the next play.
They're going to find the big killer swap. They get Yuma, and he's gone for a minute.
He can't even get the BKB off again. They just have too much control. Another one. And that's a gem. They just picked it up. Immediately stolen away.
Falcons, they're definitely going to be ready to get back on towards the high ground here. 2 dead on LGD. They can take the buildings down very, very quickly here with this incredible amount of damage that Skeeter has.
Just feels like they've played really well around the information. Just knowing where LGD is going to make the moves, reading the moves as well too, and just keeping this farm and keeping the...
Got TOPSON by his side. They're straining onto Yuma, but Yuma got the BKB off and the shackle. Turns with the shackle into the Dragon Tail, stunned under the tower. Skeeter's in trouble. He'll try and pull himself away, but the jump force there from TOPSON.
No way, he's regenning.
They're going to bring him down, though. Any chance of a steal? They're closing in.
It's going to move. It's going to get arrowed in place, though. Looking for the fight.
He gets the jump. Immediately deletes the Shadow Demon.
Oh, Theo he is in such a dangerous spot there.
He's going to have to buy back. They get the hook shot in. See Yuma try and help out here with the shackle in return, but they've already lost the Whisper back. He'll buy back as well.
TOPSON TPing out.
Goes for the beacon. No, she cancels it. Wants to stick around.
Okay.
Support buybacks coming in. LGD's made the call to try and hold this area.
Yuma still has BKB. Trying to find an angle for a jump, but the Lincolns are out. Buybacks used, looking for the Roche.
Can they finish him?
It is low. They should be able to. So it looks like Falcons are going to give that one up.
Oh, I mean, so why did Falcons fall back completely from this?
Feeling like they need to contest it, right? Maybe they're like, we can just deal with an Aegis.
TOPSON.
Arrow will catch.
Still set up there. Is it enough to take him out, though? He's got the shield crash and the swashbuckle off, and now the backup comes in. Skeeter jumps forward on the TOPSON, but the shackle shot's in play. Holds him back. Rolling Thunder's there, though, from Amar. They take out TOPSON.
A lot of damage.
Yuma turns, though, with a focus fire. Destroys the Sven. Also takes out Snake King. Amar and Marin are trying to finish off the jump, but he's got the Aegis. He's going to be back for round 2, but he's completely on his own.
And that's why.
Push back into the Light Strike array.
And perhaps that's hybrid damage. Ooh. Whoopsie.
All right.
Wanted to go for
Very likely going to need to use it.
the damage just comes too quick from this Lina and Sven. They'll get the lasso.
They do. If they got any follow-up, the Shackle's going to get blocked by the Linkers. He's low to Skinner. He's trying to get out of it, but the focus fire will bring him down.
Does die.
Have to use the buyback here, but LGD will be able to hold off on the defense. Push back Falcons, get the double for Yuma. Amar,
Rolls back up.
he's thinking about going back over. Roll in, jump forward, looking for Yuma.
Got another focus.
Yeah, he's going to go for the TP out at the end of it. He will get out at this one, but Snakey gets left behind. So a third kill to be found. LGD keep the game going, Maureen.
Actually gets the kill.
Can he get out, though? Because Yuma's hot in the chase.
He might turn.
Oh, he might just get another kill.
Laguna in 2 seconds.
Uh-oh, Yuma's in trouble.
Oh my God.
He's dead for 2 minutes. All right, Maureen
And
making it
Whisper.
look a little easy. They really want to kill him.
Buybacks.
Do these two have the damage? Doesn't look like it. Maureen's getting the backup coming in through these buybacks. He's still alive. Whisper really wants to finish off the kill, but Maureen's flying away.
Taking 0 damage.
He's going to be able to survive. Maureen lives. Thompson's got to run. Amar kills off Whisper. Thompson turns with another brief fire, but he's gone. The tip's coming out
Oh, man.
as this game, and very likely the series, looks to be over as there's 3 dead without buybacks. It's only Thompson and Theolacore left.
Maureen, just the true rock for the team in this game. They buy back everything to make sure that he survives. Closing this one out perhaps now in these next few seconds. Insane how he tanks it all. The war cries, the little barriers, little extra things from the pupate. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no way to hold them off the Ancient as this game is over, the series as well, and indeed Amar, very happy that he got to tip back, of course, after the earlier situation
True,
with the
that's
tips.
fair.
He got to have the final tip here, Amar, as Falcons